Green.
Yeah, I have everything down.
3, 2, 1, go.
Welcome to This and That, where we're debating if movies are better than
TV shows.
Wait. Okay, now you go. 1, 2, 3, go.
Why do you think TV shows are better than movies?
Well, I believe that TV shows are better than movies. That's the facts. You can't just really watch a movie and then, put it down and pick it back up and watch it. You're going to forget details. And it's just not as linear. Well, TV shows are meant to be watched apart. And if you don't have time to sit down and watch a movie, watch a TV show.
Why do you think movies are better than TV shows?
movies are better intense, and when you watch a TV show, you'll notice that it will be like in June for the first episode, and then you find out the next episode's automatically in October or November, and you never knew what happened between those months. Also, they have special effects. TV shows, not so much. Because some of them are kind of old. Well, movies, they're more action-packed. Who cares if it's, fake? It's pretty interesting more than, a TV show that's kind of old. Some are in black and white, while movies are just everything. And they're easier to carry around than a TV show.
Rebuttal on that. There's old movies, too, in black and white.
But not on CD.
Because movies aren't really on CDs and getting the wrong things. And movies, they have good special effects too. And the same thing you're saying about the long release periods between seasons, because that's when it's really months apart.
Well, movies are easier to access.
That's
than
the
TV shows. Some TV shows you find on a different app like Netflix and stuff, but most likely you have to pay for them. Well, at a DVD, you can have it all the time and don't have to pay for it. You can have all these different CDs, and it can be the same movie but different times, and you still get the same aspect of a TV.
Same thing for TV shows. Well, TV shows have more time to develop characters. They can add new characters. They can change their themes along the way. While movies, they have to stick to one thing for the runtime of usually an hour and a half. And they only do so much in there.
Well, in my opinion, and other people's opinion, movies are easier to understand. They are way easier to understand. Movies, you watch it and you see it and it's happening right in front of your face. While a TV show, sometimes it just gets you what? And sometimes you don't understand that.
Well, that sounds like a people problem for people that can't understand things that happened a few episodes, that happened a few hours of content before that. That sounds like a person watching TV shows problem.
Well, this is one that all the people have to opinion on. Movies, they don't have to be visualized in a row. You can watch the second one and then watch the first one. When it comes to a TV show, you can't. It just doesn't make any sense when you start at the 5th episode and then you get to the first and you just don't get it. Well, in a second movie of Amazing Spider-Man, you can tell even though they use different characters, but they still look alike and it's still the same suit. Well, in TV shows, it's all different, jumbled up together. It's not the same.
I'd like to respectfully disagree, say that that's wrong. A lot of movies and TV shows, they're all the same, they're content, so they're gonna have sometimes when the second movie or second season is different and things change. And yet, you can very easily watch an episode of some shows are harder to pick up in mid-season than others. But if I go to something, say Brooklyn Nine-Nine, if I pick up an episode in the middle of that, you understand what happens.
I don't. I hate TV shows.
And you're bringing your opinion into a debate.
Well, most people hate TV shows because it just doesn't make sense. It's not easier to understand. TV shows, sometimes you don't have your friends wanting to watch that same TV show, but when you find a movie, it's got all these action and drama and all that different stuff. Well, most TV shows are comedies nowadays.
That's not most TV shows, it's most comedies. And the same thing can be said about movies.
Well, yes, a few movies.
Not a few movies. A lot of the movie industry is comedy. But same can be said for TV shows. Any Adam Sandler movie.
Well, that makes sense, yes, because he's a comedy actor.
Yes.
Well, for TV shows, you find Family Guy, The Simpsons. Let's see.
Yeah, you're bringing out shows that are literally comedy. That's not a majority of TV shows. That's just a very popular set of TV shows. There are more serious shows like cop stuff, which are more real shows. TV shows, that's another thing. TV shows have changed to be real things. Well, most movies, they're documentaries. That. TV shows, they can express real things. Like, you aren't going to see, like, Cops the movie. That's a real footage.
Final statements?
That's it.
Okay. 3, 2.
I think that the movies won.